God put it on my heart to encourage all the women today because it's so easy, and this goes for men too. I mean, it's very easy to just compare yourself to everything you see on social media and to compare yourself to people that you want to look like, want to act like, want to, behave like. And I have a word from the Lord. The Lord made you for a reason, because He saw I can use, first of all, He made you the way you are because He wanted you. He said, I want a so-and-so. I want a Susie. I want a Kamara. I want a Sarah. I want a, a Tamar. He wanted all these amazing creations because He wanted to know you intimately and to love you. And that's your main purpose, is to have a relationship with God and to love Him and to be loved by Him. And so our identity does not come from what we do, and it is not a highest calling for a woman to be a wife or a mother or a stay-at-home mom. So it's like, if you are not a wife, if you are not a mother, if you cannot be a stay-at-home mom, if you don't want to be a stay-at-home mom, if you don't want to be a wife, if you don't want to be a mother, listen. God has made you the way that you are, and if you have fully submitted to Him and you're like, Lord, I want to do your will, and He hasn't directed you or guided you to be a mom, or maybe you didn't have that desire initially, and then you started praying to God, and you're like, God, do you want me to be a mom? If you want me to be a mom, I pray that you would show me that and put this desire in my heart. And then eventually He did. But then maybe you just kept praying that. You're like, I just don't want kids. Like, being a mother and a wife is not the highest calling that God has given a woman. I feel like we define women in Christian subcultures by like what they can do. They can be a wife, they can be a mom, they can be a stay-at-home mom. And I'm letting you know, your value to God comes from who He made you to be. It's not about what you do. And you don't just exist to fit into these things that people have come to deem as the highest calling for a woman. The highest calling is to love God and have a relationship with Him. And so I don't want you to beat yourself up, because shame and guilt only come from the enemy. God gives us a spirit of peace, love, and sound mind. Anything else other than that is from the enemy, okay? I love you guys. Have a great day.